looks like it's good. This shit ain't going up. Are we back? Are we back?
I think we fixed everything.
I think we fixed everything. I think you might be right, I think. I think.
Okay, I went to your stream and got an ad instantly.
I wish I could turn it off, but Twitch fucking sucks. You know what? The second I said Twitch fucking sucks is when everything got nuked. Hold on, I can probably...
Yeah, they probably IP banned you. Might have.
Okay, let me put this back into 8. Apply. Is my recording still good? Looks like everything is still saved correctly. Yep. I think we did it, gang-a-lange. Chat, I fixed it. Holy shit. I might be the smartest man that I know. Like, if you were to stack my brain with my inner thoughts right now, like, watch. This is my inner thoughts. Ready? Watch. I'm about to say out loud what I'm thinking. Bro, I was setting you up for a bit.
Oh, my bad. I was watching your hand movements on stream.
Oh my god, I'm going to shoot myself and blow my shit smooth off in the video game.
My bad, man.
I set you up with the greatest, you had the greatest clip potential in existence.
I thought you were talking to your chat.
I thought you were talking to yourself. All right, you know what?
Same thing.
Duelist of the Roses, OST extended. There we go. Chat, you wouldn't understand because you guys aren't culture enough. But this is the greatest OST that exists. Not this one. Maybe that one. Okay, I think I actually deadass might have fixed it.
What do you mean you?
Oh my god, there he goes taking credit for my shit again.
Bro came crying to me. How do I fix it? I can't do anything by myself. I need your help, Levi. You're the best.
Chat, does that sound like something I would normally do?
That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I stuttered. I can fix technology, but I can't fix my own tongue.
All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna leave you now. Get out of here.
All right, bye.
Go do what Levi's do. I might call you back, play some games. All right, we're good. We're good. We fixed it. I can stream tomorrow. It only took 1 million restarts. After 1 billion tech restarts, be back live. Okay, chat. I mean, I guess I'll wait to see if anything changes. Basically, what we had to do, I updated all my drivers, and then I updated my OBS app, which means everything's going to break at some point. By the way, this is my son right here. You can tell he's my son because he's got a wizard hat on. See that? Oh, brother, he keeps talking. My name is Levi. Bro's still talking to himself on Discord by himself. Now he left the call. Yeah, of course you didn't realize. You came back and mocked me. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, this is a fucking squad meeting. I didn't realize we were having a squad meeting. Star Hunter, thank you for the sub. But as always, you don't got a sub here. I prefer if people didn't sub. I don't want to give Twitch any money. And just like that, I'm a sub. Bro got scammed. He subbed just to watch one singular stream this year. Nah, I'm lying. J-Straps! I just said don't, but thank you, appreciate it. J-Straps, how you doing? I feel like we just spoke.
To continue to leak Dragon Ball news.
I want to talk about that, actually. All right, this is probably as good as they'll get. We have to restart 1 billion times. We got no noties out this time that were alive, but that's fine. Consider this a secret stream. You guys stream more? I'll tell you why I don't like to stream. One of the reasons is this. When tech, I mean, I don't really usually have, knock on wood, tech issues like this. But tech issues, whenever I come across tech issues, I will just not stream for like the next year. We got 69 viewers, let's go. Hey, what up, Zeke? Zeke, how do I actually pronounce your name? I feel like I've known you for like years now, but I always just reference you as Zeke. Is Dragon Ball Genshin Impact? It's not. I'll tell you that right now, it's not. I'm gonna be honest with you, like there's a lot of people on the internet right now that are highly speculating it's Dragon Ball Online. There's zero chance it's Dragon Ball Online. The closer you'll get to Dragon Ball Online, and this is what I think is gonna happen. I talked about this in my video. What I think is gonna happen is we went from Toki Toki City to Kantan City. The next step is gonna be the Kantan World, or whatever they end up calling it, Toki Toki World. It's gonna probably be like GTA style, or be bigger than what Kantan was, but that's as far as online as it'll get. The game is Xenoverse. It's 1000% Xenoverse. 1000% Xenoverse. I also mentioned this in my video today. The thing about Bandai, they don't really innovate. And what I meant by that, which I should have clarified, which I really didn't do. When Bandai does something that works, they'll do that again. I think the sole reason why they never dropped Xenoverse like 5-6 years ago was solely because there was a lot of issues with the game. And like, honestly, Xenoverse 2 was released to fix what was wrong with Xenoverse 1. And then they started doing other shit. But it's going to be 1000% Xenoverse 3, Xenoverse 1000, whatever the fuck they call it. But the trilogy is going to be the next game in the Xenoverse line. It could be a gacha. It's not a gacha game. It will not be a gacha game. I'm saying it's like a fucking no. I don't know. But I'm just, again, I'm basing it off of how Bandai has operated for as long as I've played their games. How do I feel about the art style? We don't know what the art style is. One thing that we shouldn't also look at is look at that initial trailer that they revealed and then assume that that's what the game is going to look like and play like. Because for all we know, it's going to be more closer to what Sparking looks like than anything. And that actually matches up because, so, if you guys remember, there was leaks. And this is where I based all my leaks off of it. And I put all my stocks into this. In November. Actually, it might have been October. In October, there was a leak that the next Dragon Ball game is Xenoverse. It's being rebuilt from the ground up. It looks very like pretty, and it's like a brand new game within the franchise. And I didn't believe it at first, but the more I looked into it and with everything that's happening, it makes sense and lines up. Those same leaks said that the game announced wouldn't be Xenoverse 3. No, they did not. They specifically said Xenoverse. And then dust off the totally missed it. I restarted like 4 times because I kept dropping frames. This is Logic's fault. The second Logic FaceTime me, my internet exploded. If I accepted it, Xenoverse has time to shine. Well, it's not that it had time to shine. The game was just very good. And also, like 6 years ago, they found out that the game, well, they didn't really find out, but they questioned that why the game still had so many players. And then again, it matches up with the timelines. Logic is asking where you can get a case of Phantasmal Flames. Yeah, okay, back to what we're talking about. What are we talking about? A lot of people are putting their stock into Dragon Ball Online, and I'll tell you why I firmly don't think it's going to be a MMO or Dragon Ball Online in general. The only thing they're going off of for Dragon Ball Online is the fact that it's called Age 1000, and it's like, well, that's where Dragon Ball Online took place. Brother, the series is about time travel. It's about time travel. They're going through time. Bro. Bro. Still not dropping frames. Hey, we still in here. I'm gonna dig into it. Also, Revensama, thank you for your Prime. Appreciate it. We're not playing an MMO. The thing is, it's a console game. That's the other thing, is they would never just straight up outright just drop a console game as an MMO game. They wouldn't do that. The closest thing you'll get, and this is what I think might happen, it's going to be a gigantic hub. There's going to be players, but it's going to be just like how Xenoverse 2 was. If you walk into the other player, you can fight them. And then it goes into, like, you know, the map where you fight them like anything. They did say console game. They 100% said console game at the event. There's just no chance. My bad. I'm helping middleman Phantasmal Flames boxes because Age 1000 is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. No, it 1,000,000% is. It might be called Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1000. It might be called Dragon Ball fucking Zero. I don't really know, but it's not online. There's zero chances online. Jeffrey, good lord, yo, can we show some love to Jeffrey? This man has stayed subbed for 80 months at tier 3, despite how shitty of a streamer I am. Jeffrey, you're the GOAT. As always, you never gotta do that, but I appreciate you, bro. Jeffrey, every time your name pops up, you know why you make me sad? Because I remember when Danny used to stream. I just talked to Danny earlier. I was like, bro, what are odds you come back for Xenoverse, bro? How many languages do you speak? I speak Bosnian. Okay, we'll do it like this fluently. Bosnian, English, and German. I'm 100% fluent in. I can understand Spanish pretty well. I can speak somewhat of Spanish. I used to speak Italian, but I kind of like lost it. I bet you if I pick it up, I'll learn again. And I can somewhat get through Japan very, very loosely. Very, very loosely. So, this many. Did I say Spanish? I don't say Spanish. Used to live, yeah, I grew up in Germany. I was there for 7 years, but I forgot all my German. Basically, chat, let me teach you a way to get through life. You have to play the cards you dealt with, right? When I went to college, I found out that if I take German, I can actually get like 100 credits. So I did that freshman year. So I went from like, instead of like hopping into, well, so I was going to learn level 1 German for an easy grade, but they tested me. They were like, we gotta make sure, you know, you're not doing that. So they tested me and I skipped like 8 levels. I went to like basically advanced German. And I got like 130 credits the first year of college with that. Also, while I was in college, I took billiards. I took bowling. I signed up for video games, but I missed out, which is kind of ironic because video games became like my career. And now Brodo's YouTube where he stumbles over his words every 5 minutes. Yeah, that's true. Infamous, thank you for the sub. Does your vision ever get, does your vision ever... Yugioh, you just gave me a stroke. What the fuck did you say? Does your vision ever where words on chat get blurry? You did that shit on purpose, dog. Spell tactical. T-A-C-T-I-A-L, idiot. You know the funny thing about that is that's one of my favorite Dion moments because like he genuinely thought he spelled tactical right and then called me a moron afterwards. And then it wasn't until he uploaded the video where you realized he was just dumb. What is going every more here? What up, Jumpy? How you doing? Everybody, I think about languages, I get mad because I found out way later in life that you learn language way faster before you are. And that is true. For me, I'll tell you how it was for me. Obviously, the war happened. We went to Germany. I was immersed in German, and I learned German pretty fast. I think by the time I was like 6 months in Germany, I was fluent in German. When I moved here, I was 9, and within 6 months, I was speaking well enough English, but I had accent, so I spoke like this. The voice Dion gave me is how I used to speak. I was born in Bosnia. I am 100% Bosnian. Any drama pop-ups? Nah, I was thinking about just going to Japan. I went to the Dragon Ball store when I was in Japan. So I went to Japan twice in December. I came back after my initial trip, but then I went back a week later for Jump Festa, where I actually got a chance to go to the shop because while I was in Japan the first time in November, December, they had like a limit of who can get into it. And when I left, they lifted the limit, and I went back. Shop is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a lot of the stuff that they sell, you can just get online, so it didn't really feel special. What's your prediction for the moral arc? I want to say it's got to be 2027. It's got to be 2027. The only thing Xenoverse 2 had decided better netcode was cross-save progression. I hope that they have like cross-save and cross-play. I talked about it in my video again today, but in 2017, okay, it was me, Cyriax, Afro Sanju, Jadentastic. I want to say we had one more person in the room. We've done so many trips, I forgot who all went, so my apologies to my friends. But we sat in a room with Hirano-san for like 8 hours. 8 hours. Dion had like a 30-page document. We're just breaking down everything. This is another reason why, by the way, I believe this is Xenoverse. Because we had a whole ass 8-hour conversation 8 years ago. I don't know if Kagi was there for that one. But because we had a bunch of those trips that we did. But we had like a whole ass 8-hour conversation on future games, how to fix Xenoverse, yada 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 yada. And then nothing really happened with that. We had some changes hit Xenoverse, but like nothing was like, you know, huge. I'll never forget that free sub for Tyree. Also, do you think they'll fix the continuity with Super? I think they will. I don't know about Daima. They might. It's possible, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. But now Toei Animation up in their schedule. Yeah, that's very, very important. Them doing like the seasonal shit is huge. By the way, is audio too loud? The music? Is the audio too loud? No? Cool. Just making sure. Again, I updated OBS. I'm expecting this shit to explode on me tomorrow. By the way, just to be transparent, I do have a sponsored stream tomorrow. One of the reasons why I want to also go live today is to not have my first stream back be a sponsored stream. Me, Afro, and Nano are gonna do it. Seasonal drama will go unbelievably hard. I agree. I see. The thing is, when people were complaining about Toon, they bring back Toons? No, they're not. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Did they post it on Twitter? I'm gonna cum my pants. Hold on. I'm checking. Bro, the past like 4 days has been amazing news. It's like non-stop. Surely the Toons aren't coming back. I don't see anything on Twitter. Maxi wasn't completely cooked. Maxi's a 1. How long has the manga been on hiatus for? It's been years, dog. Not about to bring back Toon deck. Yo, Toons are scary because they're one good card away from being insanely broken. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't ever like touch it again. Oh yeah, someone asked before we got disconnected, and I doubt that they're still here because we got disconnected. Why is Maxi bad and Molcharmy's good? I'll tell you why. Because like, it's very easy for most decks to play around Molcharmy's. If someone drops a Perulia on you or Fuvalos, it's very easy to play around that. It is not easy to play around Maxi where you just draw for everything. Even if someone drops 2 Fluas on you, you can very much play around that. Like for example, my main deck, if you Fuva me, you're gonna get 0 draws. And I'm still putting up a board. I am still putting up a board. He's pulling his deck out. Whereas, whatchamacallit, the Maxi is just incredibly broken and unhealthy. I told I wasn't how to goat it. You know what's funny about that? Is I had that wizard's hat in our room, in our bedroom, and what Kayla does when she throws my shit away, she will either throw it away or she'll just put it on my floor. So I'm like, oh, I guess you want me to get rid of this. So I just put it on top of my Totodile. Getting back into fighters, I can't do it. I can't do it. When I was playing fighters, as much as I was playing back, it was just so much like practice. It was a lot of like non-stop practice. Didn't know where it should go. Yeah, she always. No, yo, let me tell you what. Can I expose my wife for a second? This motherfucker. She looks at me and she goes, "You want to cut down on the shit on the shelf that we have?" I'm like, "Sure. What do you want to throw away, right?" She goes, "We can throw away that Charmander." And mind you, the Charmander is standing next to a Squirtle. This Lego Charmander is next to a Lego Squirtle. And I go, huh. I noticed you only said get rid of the Charmander, but you said nothing about the Squirtle. And she goes, "But I like my Squirtle." I'm like, "Oh yeah, so just fuck me, I guess. Throw my Squirtle away, leave your Throw my Charmander away, leave your Squirtle. Bet." Bro. It's the way she specifically goes, "We can get rid of that Charmander, right?" And I'm like, "What about the Squirtle?" "I like that one." "Oh, okay, because that's yours." Yeah, she's a hater. Absolutely hater. Welcome to marriage? Yeah, pretty much. I'll never forget when she threw away my my Nerf gun. Bro, me finding that Nerf gun in the trash can was the funniest shit in the world. Back there somewhere. I just happened to throw something away and I see my Nerf gun at the top of the trash can, inside the trash. And I'm like, "Why is this in the trash?" She goes, "I'm throwing it away. We don't need it." I'm like, "What do you mean we? It's my gun. It's my Nerf gun." This motherfucker. Molcharmies aren't good though. If they had a max limit on how many. Oh. He said Molcharmies aren't good. If they had a max limit on how many draws, then they're good. I mean, any card. So the Charmies are meant to give you a billion cards in your hands. The Charmies are meant to like slow down your opponent from playing, so you can get, you know, a draw or two. They're absolutely balanced. War on Xenoverse 3, absolutely, Bando. That's what I'm thinking. Also, thank you, Bando. I didn't actually say thank you, Bando, for the sub, but thank you, Bando, for the sub earlier. It's forced a half board that can be played through. Yeah, not even just a half board, but like it forces like you to think differently too, which is what I like about it. Unironically, I love getting Fuvad because it makes me think, all right, what do I want to do? How do I want to do it? And the best part is you can blast Fuva on turn 2 after you set up your board too. It's gonna be really cool being able to tell my friends they can just go into Beerus episode 1 after finishing Z instead of Battle of Gods movie. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. You think the current Xenoverse 2 is gonna be the last DLC? Absolutely. 1000%. Chat! I put it on Levi's soul that DLC 4 is going to be the last DLC we get for Xenoverse 2. I want to say Xenoverse 4. On Levi's soul, that is the last DLC we get. Revolution Booster tunes? Alright, let me check. It's called Revolution Booster? Oh, you're right. There it is. Hold on. Of course he's AFK. Of course he is. Yeah, looks like we're getting new tunes. That's crazy. Yo, this is Toad's fault. Fault? Bro was gonna tell Dado about the Yu-Gi-Oh shit before Big Me. Did we just call Dado? Kinda wanna call him. I'm gonna call him. Hold on. He answers. Apparently he's been Dado does this thing while he'll just join squad and just be fucking muted. AFK. We're gonna get Dragon Ball Jeopardy 3. Dion said he wants to do it a different way. You gotta understand, any series that Dion does, he doesn't do for, you know, just to get a video out. Every series that Dion does is like, he does it for it to be like unique and special and different. That's the reason why he doesn't want to just redo like In Silence again for like the 4th time. Is Dado awake? Probably. Speaking of Zeroes 2, does that mean we'll be making more Zeroes 2 this year? Yes, so I had Levi make me a new raid. It's just Patcher broke and doesn't let... Check this out. Patcher works, right? The only thing that doesn't work is we can't add a third person into the group. So as soon as you add a third person in a lobby, the game breaks. It's such a random bug to be like active, but that's what happened. So remember how we said the raid video we posted last week? So what happened was Monday was like the worst fucking day ever. We got together at like 10, maybe let's say close to 11 in the morning. And then Dion and Dado had to install their shit. And Dion and Dado, mind you, when they're told to do homework, they're the fucking worst, bro. The whole time, and you saw it in the video, they kept just rapping. They were just making these fucking ABC ass bars, little childhood nursery ass rhyme bars, the whole fucking time for like 2 hours while Levi was having them installed one by one. And then 2 hours into it, after hearing these dumb motherfuckers rapping the whole time, we finally get a chance to play and record, right? The game doesn't work. I'm like, awesome. It doesn't work. We tried like 3 times, doesn't work. So we're like, well, luckily we have 2 Fighters raids we haven't played yet, but Fighters mod, the one that we had made, was still kind of buggy, and what we thought was fixed wasn't. So that shit started desyncing all over the place. It kept breaking left and fucking right. Holy shit, bro. It was awful. And then after like 5 hours, we finally managed to get one video out. So it was like a 50-minute recording. And at that point, we all just dispersed. Like, all right, we'll see you guys next week. It would have been as bad if these motherfuckers weren't rapping for 2 hours and then, you know. And then we realized it was broken. We need from... What's up, Rhyme? You know what we need from Xenos 1, Xenos 3? Hide the key and stay on, make it match some more intense. That shit would be gas. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sagaruchi, thank you for the sub. That would be gas. I could probably suggest that. I'm not gonna lie to you. The second I get confirmation, I'm literally gonna fly out to Japan when I can. If I can. It's kind of weird right now because politics. Not literally politics, but politics. Hey, Pedro, what's good? Oh, brother, he wants to bring me home a new tune card in May. Well, bro, flying out to Japan just to flex. More like market research. Does that also affect you guys flying to vacation? So for me, it's a bit unique. I don't really vacation. Whenever I like go, like, let me not say I don't vacation because it's still somewhat a vacation, but it's still work. Like I usually will go to Japan for like content. For meetings, for stuff that I usually cannot talk about and I won't talk about for a couple years. So it's kind of like it's like a 50-50. It's like, well, not really 50-50. It's like a win-win. It's a win-win, that one. Got that ad bundle yet? Not yet. Not yet, but I want to. Logic actually wants to play. That man's been playing Fortnite randomly. I'm like, well, I guess now's more time than ever to play. What up, Cash? Hey, good timing because I had to like restart my stream like 4 times earlier. Manuel, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, bro. This man knows his XV. One thing about me is when I actually know something, I will not talk about it. That's why it's always funny whenever people have these like these conspiracy theories that I'm like, oh, I know what's going on when I'm hiding something. But I also study, like usually I study the what's the word? The trends. I will study the trends and like what they've done in the past. I've never been technically wrong in any of this coverage. Not to suck my own dick, you know, but like sometimes I be knowing what I'm talking about. Hey, Kawaii Cake Senpai, thank you for the bits. Forget the password. Nah, it's just Twitch is just a bit annoying because every time I go live, something breaks. Did I miss a talk? No, we're technically starting again. I restarted like 4 times earlier, Michael. What up, staying live? What's poppin'? You guys gonna put something on a squad channel? No, but I think Lotus is compiling a compilation video, which we might do. So we were going to do a everyday beam, I think today, and then we didn't do that. I think they're having a meeting about it now, and I kind of forgot about it, if I can be real with you. We got a cat today. I'd get him, but he's like super still, you know, getting used to it and afraid of everything. I'll show you a picture, I guess. Y'all want to see a picture? Chat, come look at my pussy. Look at my pussy, chat. That's my pussy. Alright, it's kind of blurry, but we posted them on our Instagram. You played Arc Raiders? I have not. I've been wanting to. What's the name of your pussy? Severo, which is based on one of Kayla's books that she reads. I can't move because he's comfy. So he's on your chest. You can keep saying you don't know anything, but believe it. And yes, make sure bro requests because that would be gas. You can keep saying you don't know anything, but I believe it. Ah. Yo, Rhyme is the best pussy. All right. I mean, I guess I'll set that one up. He's on my left arm and then I'm sitting on the bathroom floor. This music is a bit too fucking... Where is this one? Where is my Yorkist? Yorkist? Where's Yorkist? Yorkist. Extended. Can I get an hour of this? I need an hour of this. Here we go. I wish YouTube had a loop button where you can just loop a fucking video. Are you dumb? It does right click? When? That something was in my eye. I'm gonna loop this actually because I feel like I want this to stay playing nonstop. Anyways, buddy, buddy, yo, why you hit me with the queso, buddy? Yo, I'm red too. Holy shit, I might be embarrassed. Hey, Chad, look at my Yusuke. Look at my Yusuke from episode like 3. Me changing the subject. Why are you asking how long I did YouTube? It's not important, bro. Like, god damn. I'm about to beat. I'll whoop your ass for that. You think a new Exodia engine is a glass cannon? No, it's actually pretty good. It's kind of a sleeper. The only thing I don't like about Exodia is a lot of people played with floods. Oh, Levi got me for my birthday. You're gone. Alright, and you got a frame for it? I can't get a frame because I'm running out of room, so I actually just have it in the fucking plastic sleeve you gave me on my wall. No, you open that shoebox and no, it's on my wall. I'll send you 500K. Hey, Levi, I'm sending this to someone else. I'm sending this to Ben. Oh, TP Mel's, never mind. I don't need TP medals. I have a Levi. He hacked my game. I have infinite TP medals. Where do you get the posters? I need them. Normally they sell those posters at like the conventions where like the actors are and shit. He done put that with the Roach Dion was talking about. Bro, I hate that he gives me that voice every time. You know what's funny? I know Dion doesn't know what that shit has a loop. Next time, nah, I don't want to test it because if I find out he knew about looping, I'll kill myself on camera in the video game. You're gonna go live in 3? No, I'm going live tomorrow. But transparency, it is for a sponsor stream. I mostly didn't want to be back on stream for the first time with the sponsor stream. So that's why I want to go live tonight. Is that a ho-ho plush in the corner? That is... No. We have a Dragonite, Charmander. Obviously, we have 2 Gengars. We have an Afro Senju and a Syriax. We have a Mew. We have a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we got the Totodile. There is a Lugia on top as well, but it's kind of buried. Are you ever gonna do this figure arts unboxing? No. When I used to do figure arts unboxing, that was when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be as a content creator, and I just kind of covered everything Dragon Ball related. So I was like, well, toys are Dragon Ball related. Let's fucking make videos on this as well. Orange and yellow look like a legendary. I do have the silver and gold Ho-Oh and Lugia in my closet that Toad put my head in a headlock for and said, you have to buy this, bro. Figure arts were cool. They are cool. I just don't want to be a guy that covers like stuff. I just want to, you know, like I feel like I can't be entertaining opening toys. Like, all right, welcome to my unboxing. There it is. Get out, like. No. What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do an unboxing. New deck box. All right then. Thank you for watching. Experimental rhyme era was fun. It was because it was like figure out what to do. But like now, like my thing that I want to just do is I just want to like, you know, Hop on here, not forced content. A lot of times I did force content in the past because again I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Basically, what you can always expect in a channel, if it's an upload, it wasn't forced. You're planning on coming to New York Comic Con? It's funny you say that. No. But we're trying to do a squad meetup for like a squad house for like a week, and they were like, "Don't pick New York. Ryan will not show up." I hate, unironically, I hate traveling. I hate traveling. Like, I don't like to travel. I like to be very low-key. Even this year, I've been thinking about, like, not going anywhere outside of Japan for, like, business. But, like, I don't even think I want to go to I don't know yet. I might not go to DreamCon this year. Debating it. Ever been to Florida? I've been everywhere. Before I was in YouTube, I did music. I was in the music business, so I did a lot of touring, unfortunately. Which is probably why I don't like to travel now. Like, that shit engraved in my brain. I hated traveling. I was on the road like 24/7. I'll never forget being on the road 36 hours straight with no sleep. That shit was awful. I'm never doing that again. We need customizable transformations. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I wasn't making music. I was the digital guy. I was management. I worked with a lot of artists back in the day. Oh, it's up there. The lore! Everything over. When right, the Gaga thing was different. I didn't work for Gaga for music. I worked for Gaga on the tech company. And that was when I decided I do not want to do tech. I want to do something else. Yeah, this is Dulce de Rose music. The coolest artist you work with? I don't even know where to start, to be honest. The question is who was I not around? He was a rare Gaga tech. What Yu-Gi-Oh deck would you? What was that question? What Yu-Gi-Oh deck would you recommend for a beginner? Ooh, I would say the Blue Eyes White Dragon one, only because it's strong. It's Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it's like really easy to learn. I helped out with Logic on digital a lot. Like, I was one of the first people that got them posted in the blogs back in 2011. Like the big blogs. You worked with Gaga herself? Yeah. This is in 2000, right out of college, 2011, 12, 13, 14. And then I quit that company. Is that why your audio timing is so... No, I know nothing about audio, unironically. Did she ever say goo goo gaga? No, but she smoked a lot of weed. Which was always, like, mind-blowing. I don't know if I could say that. The first time I met her, because we finally did, like, an event, and she did a concert, so she brought us all out to her show. We go downstairs to the green room, and she just comes out smoking weed. We're like, oh. I mean, which is normal in California, because this is in Cali. But it was just like... Okay, not how I expected to meet you. Basically, the stuff that I use to like help artists get out there, I used them myself, and then I became a YouTuber. I know the digital space pretty well. Post to YouTube every day. Yeah, that was when I was at a tech company. That shit was draining. That job was every day from like 7 until 7 at night, while doing 2 videos a day and editing myself. Would you accept that she offered? I just don't smoke. One of our coworkers did though. She was like, "Anybody want to hit?" And the guy was like, "Yeah." And then like our boss was there, like our boss that works at the actual office, and he was like, "I don't even care. How often do you get Gaga to say, take a hit with me?" He did not get in trouble for that because he made a good valid point. What are your thoughts on Yaya? I can tell you with 1,000,000% confidence, it is not Genshin. It is also not Dragon Ball Online. And Yaya, you've known me for like a decade. Have I ever been wrong? With 150% confidence, I can tell you that is not happening. So you got nothing to worry about, brother. Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll play a dual sim role. I want to. Bro, if YouTube's fucking algorithm wasn't dog shit, I will play every game possible. I was getting convinced of the Genshin shit. Bro, come on. Guys. Something that you look forward to doing as a living, bro. One of the reasons why I don't go live as often is like I like to just wake up and just fucking chill, and that usually translates to me playing a whole lot of Yu-Gi-Oh before, like, you know, working. What about buddy games? You know, if we were able to pre-order the Yu-Gi-Oh sets, you can on eBay, but I don't know if I recommend that because I pre-ordered something that never showed up, and when I tried to message it, I got blocked. So that is a possibility of what can happen. Hey, you have a good night, Cash. Thank you for stopping by. Scrambles, thank you for the sub. Where'd you go to college at? In Indiana University. I studied tech. I missed my weekly Mario Maker's Monday. Bro, if Mario Maker did not get nuked by YouTube, I would have never stopped that shit. Mario Maker, I think, was my favorite content to make. That shit is so fun, but holy fuck, that shit is just dead on. It's dead on arrival. I think what irks me the most about Mario Maker, and Toad will tell you because he sees the comments all the time, is like I briefly brought Mario Maker back, and the following week I was still getting tweets, or not tweets, but comments saying, "I wish you would do Mario Maker again." I'm like, bro, refresh my page. Literally refresh my page. But that's just the nature of the beast. I think unless you get everybody to like check your channel weekly or daily or whenever your upload schedule is, it's like you can't rely on the algorithm to like work on certain videos. Nah, I'm not a big comment writer guy. But watch your great returns to the other channel, and I know you really like ARS. I want to know your opinion on Gemix. I've seen Gemix, but I don't know anything about them yet, so I don't have an opinion. What I can tell you, the reason why I like ARS so much is because they specialize in Yu-Gi-Oh first, and their entire thing has always been like, we want like no bullshit. So fun fact, you can't crack these out. I tested it. I've cracked out a lot of slabs in the past like 10 years. This is as far as I got with this. You cannot crack these out. I want to see how strong these are. You cannot crack these at all. And another fun fact, you can't regrade with them either. Basically, when you grade a card with ARS, the grade that it gave you is the grade that it deserves. There is no regrading. They don't have like a review process like BGS and PSA do, which the only reason why BGS and PSA do that is because they make more money that way. ARS is honest. They give you accurate ass grades. That's why I like ARS so much. Any YouTubers like Iron Mouse, YouTubers or VTubers? I fuck with the VTuber community. I mean, my wife is a VTuber. I like VTubing. I think the concept of VTubing, I mean, fucking Kagi, Sayu, like, hello? VTubing is dope. Or do I know any YouTubers like Iron Mouse? I don't know Iron Mouse or Jaden. PSA is a monopoly. If you want to call it a monopoly, it's not really a monopoly. You can't say they basically run a monopoly, but it's not a monopoly. They're very strong. But also, like, it doesn't change anything to how BGS or SGC were before. The reason why PSA is so popular is because they've done it just right. PSA gives you exactly what you expect. You know, pretty good slabs. I don't like how this shit's very opinion-based sometimes. Where, you know, you'll get a 9, then a 9, then a 10. But, like, again, the reason why they do that is dumbass politics. They know we're gonna regrade cards. But I've done more grading than anybody on the fucking planet. And, like, whenever people try to tell me, oh, use tag, use CGC, you know, it's like, no, I will not, because PSA got it right. People were like, yeah, well, PSA fucked up a grade one time. Yeah, one time, bro. Thoughts on size, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, I knew about that shit for months. I knew about that shit for months. And he told us, hey, man, make sure when this is revealed, don't say anything. But the thing is, his voice is so distinct. I'm like, brother, this is your voice. This is your voice. I cannot pretend that this is not you, dog. So I just went with the crowd. I was like, you know what? I can play it off. Deadass. That man has a very unique voice. You cannot fucking put a gun to my head and say, suck this cock or pick out Kagi's voice. I will always pick out his voice. I think being yourself on YouTube still works nowadays. It does. It 100% does. But one thing that doesn't work is, unironically, being inauthentic does not work. I guess it works sometimes because there's a lot of fakeness on YouTube that popped off and banged. But what works the most is being just yourself, because the thing is like people relate to it. The reason why YouTube worked so well over like TV shows and cartoons, what we used to watch back in my day, is because you watch a YouTuber, you go, huh, that motherfucker just like me for real. The only thing that sucks about doing content creation, especially nowadays, it's so fucking RNG based that I don't recommend anyone should start it unless you're aware of it. If you're aware of it, then by all means hop in that bitch, because it might work. Well, we got some eBay. Make sure I want to buy something. Good lord, $78,000 for a 9.5 Charizard. If I haven't buzzed in a while, if you're faking the energy, people will know it. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, if you look, you can tell anytime I was having an off week off of the videos that I posted. Because I will still stick to my schedule, even if it's like a shitty day. But like, you can definitely tell when something is off. When someone's having, you know, just going through it mentally and stuff. Are you feeling whether or not the new game is Xenoverse? I'm 100% confident in Xenoverse. 100%. I'm gonna tell you right now, in like 4 months, if they reveal the name officially in 4 months, in 4 months, every motherfucker that was trying to argue with me that it's Dragon Ball Online or any other bullshit owes me a fucking apology. Not really, but you know, I will make fun of you for it. I want people to keep the same energy in like 4 months when they reveal Xenoverse Age 1000 or just Xenoverse 3, whatever they call it. When they reveal the official name and they see Xenoverse, I want an apology. Xenoverse all day. Xenoverse over Sparking Zero only because the game covers a lot of content. Sparking Zero was so bare bones, and honestly, like the biggest selling point to me was what was I saying? I got fucking distracted. Oh, because I was highly sold on the custom battle mode. Because what they were trying to do with custom battles is they wanted to do like what we did with the Three Idiots, where it was like your own like raids, your own like fucking storylines. It just did not like, it didn't hit like exactly how they thought it would hit. That shit was hot ass. And once that mode failed, I'm like, this is just not fun to do content for. Also on top of it, I'm gonna be real with you. The worst thing about Sparking Zero is just how negative the community is, man. It's very draining. Like, we wouldn't have cut our Sparking Zero uploads by this much if the community was never this fucking ass about it. Because like you got two sides. You get the people that are like, oh, he's not uploading Sparking Zero, fuck him. And then the same motherfuckers, as soon as you upload Sparking Zero, you're like, no, don't come back, crawl now. You're all anti-Spark. I'm like, bro, I'm uploading. What do you want me to do? And then you got the other half that's like, oh, brother, he's uploading Sparking Zero. No one wants to see that shit. It's like, there's no in between. There's zero in between. If you look at any of our Sparking Zero comments, they're so fucking negative from like two different angles. I'm like, all right, I'm just not gonna post it. And then they get mad at you for not posting it, dog. Then they get mad that you're not posting it. Brother, I have never in my 10 years of YouTube seen that in any Dragon Ball game, dog. Never. The cat just jumped on, my bad. Are you hating on Fusion World? I'm not hating on it. Fusion World to me was fun. I fucking love card games. But the reason why I stopped uploading Fusion World is I think they uploaded it as an unbalanced mess. By upload, I mean they released it as an unbalanced mess. Green was such a toxic deck back in the day that like if you're playing green, you're having a good time. If you were not playing green, you were not having a good time. Fusion World was low-key, but nah, Fusion World was great. They left it unbalanced, and then they released the second set, and then now red was broken, and I'm like, this is not fun, bro. Where's the balance? I like how people were hating on Xenos 2 when Sparking came out. People were hating on Xenos for a decade. That's the thing. Xenos has like this reputation of it being like an anime arena fighter, which it is. But like a lot of people that don't like it and make fun of it didn't actually play it. They're like, oh, it's just another arena fighter. I'm like, no, it has a lot of depth to it. It's a fantastic game. Xenos 2 hate was the most forced bullshit I've ever seen in my entire life. I take that back. Sparking Zero hate is even more forced because now Sparking Zero hate like overtook that, and people hate Sparking Zero for the dumbest fucking reasons. Yeah, Xenos has been getting dogged for years, and to be fair, Xenos 1 was fucking ass. They made Xenos 2 great, but it still had flaws. Yeah, people want to hate. What's funny about that is again, I'm doing a sponsor tomorrow for High Guard. Bro, look at my tweet. Oh, let me find it. Bro, I posted a simple tweet. All I could say was that I played High Guard finally, and you know how he felt. So I posted I played High Guard. It was pretty good. I immediately, I'm talking within seconds, the replies popped up from like the people who I guess searched the game on Twitter, and they waiting to say some dumb shit. People are fucking negative. Holy shit! Look at this shit, dog. Look at this. Yo, it's like I hit this weird fucking algorithm for people who are just waiting for someone to say anything. And if you check their pages, they're all doing the same thing. They're going from tweet to tweet, pointing about to play the game, talking about like, this game sucks, bro. Stop pretending. Suck my dick. Suck my dick from the back. Anyways, I wish I can talk about that game, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about. I had a great time. I want you to know, and this is how you know I had a good time. I hate going to LA with a passion. I have turned down so many sponsor deals that paid a lot of money. I'm talking about 5-figure deals for me to drive 3 hours, and I said no. You can ask my wife, you can ask any of my friends. I do not like going to LA. I went to LA for this game. I drove myself. If that tells you anything. If that tells you anything. You was doing that shit for free, the craziest shit. Yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I drove to LA for this game. I had a great time, if that tells you anything. And mind you, it wasn't just LA. Does anybody here live in SoCal? Specifically, does anyone here live in the LA area? I drove from San Diego to Hollywood. Brother, I drove to Hollywood. And I had a good time. That sentence is only relevant if you live in a SoCal area because it tells you a lot. It's not just a long drive, it's an awful drive. That's all you have to know. We'll talk about it tomorrow. The stream will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST for about 2 hours. Me, Nano, and Afro are gonna team up. We're gonna get infinite wins. It's gonna be a good time. I want to go to LA for Dodgers game, and that's it. Traffic sucks. It does. It's awful. 301 Diego. Are you from the Maryland area, Diego, and live in San Diego now? Is that a 301 San Diego reference? How long were you there for? Just for 2 days. I left immediately after. I had my hotel room for like 2 nights. I stayed 1 night and left immediately after the event. Well, me, Afro, Nano, the guy who helps us get all our deals, and Kagi, Sayu, went to, there's a hardcore, well, Diego, it's funny you say that because, Logic, I'm texting Logic right now. He faced, literally, bro. Focus. Come on. All right, well, you saw it. He FaceTimed me earlier. That's what's funny. Nobody wants to admit it for MD. It's a long life Marylander. Anyways, we'll talk about the game tomorrow. God, I wish I could say some details, but I think people will enjoy it. And when you're like fans of like shooters and shit, I like DBZ Kakarot, but I'm glad it's doing well. Dragon Ball should other, yeah, exactly. I love Kakarot because like again, I don't go into Dragon Ball games expecting fucking 10 out of 10s every time. I feel like the misconception with anime games is if you get an anime game and it's not 10 out of 10, the game sucks. I'm like, yeah, that game is an 8 out of 10. I'm like, 8 out of 10 is good. I really should change it. We should change it. People thought I was from MD. I mean, I get the 301 reference. Yeah, so Logic got back into opening Pokemon cards with Little Bobby. So I've been he'll FaceTime me every like couple of days to show me his binder. Fucking love that dude. You find My Hero game fun? Yeah, I did. It's not a game you should take serious by any means. It's an incredibly unbalanced, broken mess. Again, this is how you know, like, I don't get paid for this shit. Like, it is fun. That's where it stops. What you're not gonna enjoy is going on ranked and fighting Tokoyami. Because when that motherfucker awakens with his Dark Shadow Susanoo, it's game over, you lost. And there's a lot of bullshit in the game that's gonna piss you off. Like, Kami, for example, reverses your controls. When she awakens, she reverses your controls. It's a cool concept, but I feel like that's gonna tilt people. So the only downside I have with the My Hero game is you're going to get fucking annoyed when you play against people who take the game too serious. Like Shinji from Bleach. Bro, it's a great game. I will say this. I said this when I was with Dado. I think that this game is like the Budokai 3 for the One's Justice, I guess, franchise. One's Justice 1 and 2 were ass. It was too floaty. It wasn't as fun. This game feels better, more smooth, less floaty. There's a lot of content, like a lot of content in the game. It's a good game. And if you love My Hero, I highly recommend it. But it is unbalanced. You're going to get tilted. You're going to 100% get tilted playing ranked. Keep that in mind. The good news is there's a lot of shit to do. You're not playing online anime games? You should, but it's just know what to expect. What do you think about the Battle Gods remaster? I don't mind it. I think it's unnecessary because it's like, bro, can we like just move on? But also, let's not pretend like, you know, the beginning of Super was good. visually. Like some parts did, the story was cool, but that shit looked like hot ass in some parts of the anime, especially when we saw Resurrection F. Some of the shots that still haunt Dragon Ball to this day are awful. And what Capsule Corporation wants to undo is that. And I completely respect it. If you notice that trailer that they showed yesterday, solely focused on episode 5. They were like, hey man, we fixed our shit. Letting you guys know that itself is respect. But also, let's not pretend it's not our fault, because we talked so much about how awful that looked that they went back and said, all right, we have another choice. We need to redo this. We need to redo it right now. The saving grace for this remake is that we're actually going to get, we're not getting it. We're actually getting it this year, not like, yeah. We're getting it this year. They've been working on it for a while. And it's short too, it's very, very short. Wonder how the community will deal with spoilers between now and the release of Moro arc. As someone who has read the manga, I haven't been bothered. I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's how I view spoilers in manga. When the manga is actively going on, it's kind of fucked up to just go live on social media and just straight up post like, you know, Ultra Ego or like Moro's final form and stuff like that. It's disrespectful. But we're talking about a manga that literally was done like what, 6 years ago now. It's been years. And it's not like Super was airing while this is going on. Super disappeared, Super ended. So this is one of those rare cases where I feel like if you're not caught up, while I respect you for, you know, wanting to be anime pure and waiting this long, especially considering the fact that we didn't even think it was coming back, at the same time, you're kind of an idiot because like, it's going to be everywhere. You're going to get spoiled. You're going to get shit revealed that you just can't stop. That's why, like, when Moro was revealed, the first thing I did is I posted a manga panel picture of Moro in the full color. I was like, we got Moro! And I saw one person be like, spoiler. I think they were trolling, but I'm like, come on, dog. That's like saying, I can't believe you spoiled Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm like, it's been 30 years, bro. How concrete is the news of all this remake covering all the Super? We don't know yet. We can for sure say Beerus is being covered and Resurrection F, because those two arcs by far were the ones that get memed and made fun of the most. I personally don't think they're going to cover everything. However, they might off of popularity. It might off of popularity. What matters though is Moro is happening. Moro is happening. And I said this a couple weeks ago. I was like, I personally don't give a shit if they remake this for like the 50th time, as long as we get the new shit. And press 1 in chat if you read the manga for the Moro arc. 1 in chat. The shit that happens in that arc is fucking glorious. Bro, the shit that happens in that arc is going to be so peak when it's animated. On top of that, one thing I love Capsule Corporation for is they promised that it's going to be the most godliest animation that they can do for the show. And this is what Dragon Ball has always deserved, because Dragon Ball is the biggest anime of all time. It is the biggest anime of all time. It might not be number 1. Pokemon technically is the biggest media company, but Dragon Ball is anime. It is anime. It's fucked up they didn't mention Toyotaro, which is weird, and I don't know why they did that. But again, we might find out in the future. There's a lot that I want to say that I can't. Like, a lot of people that know me, you know what I'm talking about. But there is a lot of, like, politics behind all of that. That's not good. I don't know how to explain it, because, like, I don't want to, you know, I'm not here to air their fucking laundry, but, like, there is some problems with who's in charge. That's all I'm going to say. I think Moro catches a lot of flack for all the Cell callbacks. I hate that people say that. It's like, oh, this is too much like the Namek saga. This is too much like the Android. Like, who fucking cares? Is it fucking fire or not? Like, obviously, it was made with the intention of giving us the same emotion and feels that we saw in certain arcs in the past, but it's good. It's good. Didn't they sort out some rights issues? Yeah. Like, all I'm gonna say is like, for example, fuck it, I'm gonna just say it. I don't know if I should say it or not. So as a product for Dragon Ball, they are the cool ones to get it. and be in charge of it. What's not cool is how they view everything around it, if that makes sense. Like for starters, they do not like YouTubers. We're all put in the same basket. If one YouTuber fucks up, we're all blamed for it. No matter how much of a fucking best behavior I've been on, when one YouTuber down the street fucks up, we're all blamed for that bullshit. No, we're talking about Capsule Corp, bro. And look, my entire thing for the past like 7 years now has been diplomacy. Like on the Japan side, like a lot of people on the like the business side, they know like who I am, who we are, who Squad is. You know, we've done a lot to be as good as possible in the best possible graces. I've been flown out by Japan for Dragon Ball before. I've done official shit. I will also tell you that we've shot videos together that never aired because XYZ happened. That was not us, it was others. We just got put in the same basket as them. So it sucks that no matter how good we do, if fucking Toad in the chat, Lloyd, decides to like go apeshit tomorrow and do something, guess what? It's my fault. It's Afro's fault. It's Nano's fault. It's your fault. It's crazy. And the worst part is like I've talked to the company. I was like, yo, I will do what, like I will fucking take hits just to show them that we will do what it takes. And what the fuck is that? What is this? What happened? What happened? What'd you do? What did you do? You just enabled followers only mode? Fix it! What did you do? Turn off. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Did I fix it? What did you press? Shield mode problem. It did say shield mode. But anyways, I've told Japan, I was like, yo, I will do what I have to do to represent for all of us, to show that we are willing to do what it takes. And I'm still told it's not good enough. Unfortunately. Hopefully with Witsu inviting PewDiePie recently. So that's the thing. Again, I have never been told by Japan directly like, oh, bro, you're in hot water. And we fucked up in the past. Mind you, I had Broly leak. We had the GT leak with sparking. We never got like in a lot of trouble for that because it's kind of like mistakes happen. That's not what we get. I mean, we probably got mad. They probably got mad on that company, but it was kind of like, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And I've seen a lot of like progress, like a lot of progress. The problem is all it takes is one fuck up. And I'm so fucking happy that no leaks happened with this Dragon Ball event. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if despite the remake rumor being a thing for a couple of weeks prior to it, I don't think I've seen a single person say that Mora was happening or basically anything that was revealed. But I'm telling you right now, if that shit fucking leaked, that's it. That's it. It would have been over. It would have been over. It was super refreshing to get this far and be genuinely surprised at what was announced. I know you asked me a little bit. I did know a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did know a little bit. The remake leaked. The remake leaked. I don't know how, but I also feel like the remake was one of those things that was so unbelievable that it didn't make sense. Can't leak nothing though. That's right. I did not leak anything. But one thing you'll know about me is like, I have never on purpose leaked something. You know, obviously I had Broly footage stolen from me from fighters, and that's a whole ordeal. But anything that's like I've covered leak wise, I've only covered once it was out there. It was like, oh, well, this is like a talking topic, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna cover this shit. I did see the Pokemon Legos, and I would say right now, Lego is on some fucking cock. They are smoking some absolute cock for selling a Lego set for $700. I don't give a fuck if that is a Lego set of Jesus himself. $700 for some fucking Legos is a criminal offense. I'd rather buy a Nintendo Switch, dog. What are we talking about? $700, mind you, this economy, people can't even eat. What are we talking about, bro? They've been doing that. Legos have always been expensive. One thing I respect Mega Bloks for is Mega Bloks at least were affordable. Lego got Pokemon set. They're licking their lips like $800, $700. Suck my dick. Unless they message me tomorrow and say, hey, you want to do a sponsored deal, in which case they're great. Those Power Ranger Legos are going to go for $1,000. Here's the thing, Legos have always been expensive. I'll never forget when I was a kid, I wanted, oh my God, this is a fucking core memory. I remember it was this like black dragon with like red wings and fire. And all the Lego set was the little Lego dude, the dragon, then like maybe like a little small stand. That shit was like 30 bucks. And I remember thinking, I'm like, why the fuck is this so, I want it so badly, but why the fuck is this so expensive? And this is like 7-year-old me, I'm like, why is it so expensive? Moral of the story is, I never got Legos as a kid. That shit was expensive. So when I see Legos today and see how that shit is priced, I'm like, yeah, on some cock. I actually have 2 Lego sets that I bought because, for example, the Game Boy. This, as you can see, this is cool. You wanna know why this is cool? This was like 60 bucks, which is still expensive. But for a collectible Lego set, I'm like, I don't mind paying that much. That's cool. This is only 421 pieces. I remember I did pre-order the Nintendo that they released originally. And I don't know if I still have that. I don't think I still have it. I think I paid $200 for that one. And I thought, again, $200 is fine because it's a collectible thing. I guess you could argue Pokemon is collectible as well. But like, paying several $100s for a Lego set is insane to me. My wife. Back in my day, we had Lincoln Logs. Yeah, we get it. You grew up in the 60s. Think about gaming tonight? I don't really know. I mostly just want to go live and vibe. Hey. We're not live to make money. We live to vibe, bro. Come on. Bro, I hate streamer, let's call it content creator drama so fucking much. And let me tell you why I hate content creator drama. Like, people will get into shit, you know, some worse than others. It is what it is. What I hate about content creator drama is that, like, a lot of times people would hide behind a community and then gas up like they're fucking right for being in the wrong. And that's what happens is egos kick in with the Marvel rival thing, for example. Egos will kick in. They'll feel validated. And this is why I always tell you in my chat, if I'm doing something stupid, please, for the love of God, do not be on my fucking side. Don't be on my side just because you're in the stream, in the chat. If I do something, get on my head. And I love y'all for this because y'all be on my shit. I be having to fight for my life sometimes against y'all. And I love that because you guys aren't some fucking bots. Y'all not some sheep. I love that. But in any other chat, bro, I swear people just turn their switch off. Like, my streamer can't do wrong. So what happens is whenever something happens, any drama pops up, chat sizes this person, the content creator, and then content creator feels vindicated. So they're like, yeah, fuck you, whatever, right? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Stop it. I'm about to ban RRR in this chat. Point is, the reason why the Marvel rival thing happens is because content creators are the most egotistic assholes sometimes. And then when it hits the public crowd, like the main audience, people realize you're a fucking dick. And then suddenly, streamer, well, I'm sorry, I apologize. No, you're not. You're apologizing because you got caught. You're apologizing because you got caught. I guarantee you, when that Twitter's turned off, when the stream is turned off, they're right back to the same person they were. Every time. That's why I fucking hate streamers, dog. And it feels so great when said streamer has to feel repercussion for doing something stupid. Drama is, bro, it's so easy. Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I've been fucking perfect in the past decade. I'm sure I've stepped on feet, you know, ruined stuff. I'm sure I have. But it's not hard to not be a dickhead, bro. It's so easy to be a fucking normal human. Like, holy shit, man. Every time something happens, I get so annoyed. I'm like, bro, like, how hard is it? You have the easiest job in the world. Just show up and be normal, dog. Thoughts on Deadpool? I love the Deadpool news. I don't know if he talked about it, but nah, I'm not gonna talk about it. I've known for a while. I've known for a long while about the Deadpool thing. I don't know if you ever mentioned it, but he tried out for a different character first. Didn't get that character, but then he got this character. And I'll never forget when we got the Discord message that was like, didn't get that character. I was like, God, it's fine, you know, next one. And then like a week later, I got Deadpool. It's like, oh, that's even better. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, yeah, Daredevil. Yeah, he tried out for Daredevil. And I'll never forget when he first let us know he was doing Daredevil, we were like, that's cool. And in my mind, I was like, I mean, Daredevil's cool, but like, I wish it was anyone else. I feel like I helped manifest that because like, I was like, I wish it was anyone else because Daredevil is that character that like, everyone knows, but he might not be your favorite. So when I found out he was trying out for Deadpool, I was like, what's your favorite Pokemon? Said Neo Genesis. I love Neo Genesis. Here's one of the Lugias that I pulled in the ARS lab. I also got my my PSA 10 as well. Yo, Pokemon is crazy. Pokemon has gotten so insane. Can you fucking focus? Bro. Bando. I'm not gonna answer that one. But that's funny. Killer Depth. I have not played it yet. Unfortunately, Marvel Rivals was that game that I played the fuck out of. I dropped it for like a week, and then that week turned into a month. And then suddenly I'm like, fuck, I haven't played this in so long, I don't want to boot the game back up. And then like seasons passed, and I'm like, shit, I missed seasons. I don't want to boot the game up. I also miss Rivals. We're getting a Rhyme plush. I only want to do a plush because of this. One piece of content creators drama that was iconic was when the truth came on Keemstar for no reason when those power scales were beefing. That was funny as fuck. Game player, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. But I also don't fuck with like drama. The only drama channel, if we even call him a drama channel, that I fuck with is Omni. Infernal Omni. I love Infernal Omni. That's the GOAT. Outside that, I do not fuck with like drama channels because I hate people that farm that shit. My problem with like with drama channels usually is like, it's like, oh, we have to report this. You don't care. You're reporting this because you're making money off of this. You don't give a shit. What up, Scythe? How you doing? Most drama channels are grifters. What does grifter actually mean? I'll be honest with you. I've seen the word grifter so long in the past, especially like the last decade. I have no clue what the fuck it means. I just know it has something to do with like promoting bullshit. The only drama you talk about is yelling at Master Duel. Yeah, I lost my sponsorship with that last year. Got it back. We're good. Nature's healing. It means you don't really care about the material. You just get paid. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay, so I never mind. I take it back. I know what that means. It means there's spineless. You don't actually believe in anything. Okay, yeah. Then never mind. I do know what it means. They overuse everything these days. I got drama with the beef I had with YouTube and AI. Bro, don't even get me started on AI. I'll tell you right now, not all AI is bad. Not all AI is bad. I don't fuck with generative AI. I don't fuck with the AI that's forced down our throats. I do think AI can be good. Most AI, that the way it's being forced on our throat, is not good. Rhyme, no. No, it's true. Not all AI is bad. AI can be used for helping humans. It's just the problem is the bad AI, the generative stuff, for example, that's trying to replace actual human touch, human soul, is bullshit. And they force it down our throats. Now you can do the AI slop on YouTube. Like, come on, dog. It's AI. Yeah, I'm saying like AI can be used in a correct way, and that's fine. Like, you can literally use AI for like surgeries and stuff. Like, there is good uses of it. The problem is they're using it the bad way. Yeah, it's bad for the environment. Yeah, it's bad for the environment because it's being used for the bad way, like generating shit. Like, anytime someone tweets at Grok, and you know Grok has to like basically wait like the 10 seconds it took you to Google something, like, artists just got tripped by One Piece live action AI trail. That's funny. See, I'm on team. Some AI can be funny. Like I've the AI I've used and just giggled at is like when you would message Chat GPT and ask stupid fucking questions. And unfortunately, oh nice. Unfortunately, that's not good. Like I've asked, you know, when Chat GPT first came out, I would be like, yo, Chat GPT, can you explain what win a fight between Rhymestyle, Syriax, and Dotto? And then they would do like a funny answer. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's like you're killing Bambi for a fucking joke. Like, it's not good. They definitely do be doing way too much, dog. Unfortunately, the problem with AI, it's one of those things that like is going to get forced down our throats, and it's like, what do we even do? I made a video about this. Did I upload it? I don't think I uploaded it. I might have uploaded it. Fun fact, a lot of times I'll sit down, you know those videos where I'll just rant about shit? I will sit down and record a whole ass fucking video. I will spend like an hour sometimes re-recording until I get the words just right and then not upload it. I did do the AI one. Okay, well, I recorded like 6 of those at least that day, and I might have uploaded the one. The problem is like, what do we do? The problem is like, you have all these billionaires who are in bed with like the politicians who are just enabling this shit. What do we as normal ass humans do? Because here's the scary part. Here's the scary part. Ready for this? Yeah, if I don't get my video on one take, I scrap the whole thing and start over. Fun fact. Here's the scary part. Good. My phone now before I get distracted. The scary part is the fuck was I about to say? I don't remember what I was about to say. I got distracted. Man, Donald's so chill. Shout out to dog. He's so inspirational. Y'all gotta get off that man's balls, bro. Y'all gotta get off all our balls off of the person that you see on YouTube. Because you never know. You might meet that man, hang out with the one time, drink a beer, be like, wow, I fucking hate that man. You won't with him. But so you know, a lot of times the people that you see us in the videos is not who we end up being. I made fun of him for stuttering in the Zero's video intro, and he yelled at me and restarted, but when I started, it's a free game. Yeah, it's different. Key moments interview win. Unfortunately, Nano wanted me when my mom died, and it was a fight. Bro, my mom had just died like a day ago, and Nano messaged me and goes, hey, can I get you a key moments interview? And I'm like, not right now, dog. Yo, that timing was fucking cartoonish. Cartoonish. I'm like, not right now, dog. Not right now, dog. Talking to you guys outside of it, I can attest. I want to bring up the divide too. So many people grown up less metropolitan developed. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bro. Division is fucking stupid. End of the day too. Like, and I'm not one to talk. I've definitely said some divisive. I've said some divisive shit. Like a lot of divisive shit. But I stand Like, I hold my ground for why I am the way that I am. I know this is just you because you get yelled at when go from it. You are just you, yeah. I'm saying, bro, I ain't dick ride anyone, but your tweets and retweets when some pods have is always on point. I might have rode some meat. Hey, never ride my meat, bro. Never ride my meat. You can ride the same idea, you know, if you believe in the same shit by all means, but like, you never gotta ride my meat. I made a comment on your video about Dragon Ball video game come out next year. What if in the next Xenoverse character creation you make glints choosable? Classified. Classified information. Humans' opinions never bother me. I mean, look, I will try to always understand the opposite sides, but sometimes shit happens where you're just like, bro, like, I'm about to get briefly political, okay? I'll tell you right now, if you in my chat happen to be on the other side of this, perfectly valid. I still respect you for it. But I gotta talk about this. Fuck ice. Fuck ice. 100%. Fuck ice all day. I do not understand how anybody that voted for our current climate sees this shit and they're like, yeah, it's fine. Brother, you guys, again, I'm gonna keep this very brief. I don't want to do this on stream, okay? But when people see this shit happening on the other side and they're okay with it, but when the sides flip, they're sorry like X, Y, and Z. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking grifter. Did I use that correctly? Did I use it correctly? I hope I used that correctly. Like, bro, like, I don't understand how anybody can look at what 2 people fucking died in the past month to the same shit, and you got motherfuckers talking about like, oh, they should done X, Y, and suck my dick. Like, actually just pull my cock out, put it down your throat, and choke on it. Because like, how can you literally see this and be like, yeah, this is fine? Yeah, I'm only gonna get briefly into this. I know people boot up streams to get away from this, which is why we tend to like not be super focused, hyper focused on when stuff is happening in the world. I've done a lot of times where I will like want to escape the problems of the world, walking away from it by watching like videos. And I know the last thing you want to do is to escape, but you come back here and we're still talking about it. But sometimes you can't like not talk about it. Yeah, there should be not a single person that's on the side of this like, yeah, this is fine. But this goes on for anything. Like, anybody that has differing opinions is just like, I like that people can have varying opinions in our community, for example. But sometimes you gotta look at the shit that's happening. You're like, you're okay with this? Anyways, I've never changed. I had the same opinion for the past like fucking 15 years. Like, if you look at my tweets in 2015, they're the same as they are today. Like, fuck Trump all day, fuck ICE. Like, anyways, we're gonna go past that. We just have to bring it up. I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I want you to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Outlast. And Outlast. I read that as an Outlast. We have so I found a scary game that is actually very good that we're gonna try to record maybe tomorrow after like I'm back, because I got the dentist tomorrow and I got my sponsor stream. Mystic, I don't want to say, but yeah, exactly, you're right. You know, this is exactly what's happening. You think Age 1000 will be like a Xenoverse? It's gonna be Xenoverse. It's not. Technically, if you think about it, Xenoverse 2 is an MMO. Rias or Dark Magician Girl? Come on, bro, Rias. You know, contrary to popular belief, I just think Dark Magician Girl is fucking cool. I just think Dark Magician Girl is a fucking cool card because, like, She was like the first cute girl that was added as a Yu-Gi-Oh card from back in the day. Like, I grew up with this shit. But if we're talking about comparison, like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not trying to fuck my card. Yeah, there's something about this art that's just so iconic. Like, this shit is so cool. This shit is fucking, I mean. Look at this. Did y'all just hear that beep? Am I tweaking? Was that just me? Was that, hello? I think the FBI agent is assigned to my house tapped in. Maybe I pressed a button. I might have pressed a button on my shit. We might get raided. I don't know. You're gonna chase serialized? I don't think so. I've chased serialized cards before. I've never pulled one in my entire life. Yo, y'all know how much money that Dark Magician is going to be upon release? Can I get a wild guess? Give me a number. Give me a number what you think a 1 out of 100 Dark Magician is going to be. Fellas. That card, out of the pack, is not selling anywhere less than $20,000. I wish it would even cost $5,000. We're talking about 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100. Y'all know how hard Japanese collectors go? All the main collectors that I know, they live in like Singapore, in China, some in Japan. It was like the biggest, like we call them whales in the community. And they spend so much money on cards. And when we're talking about how only 100 can be obtained, bro, look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this right here. Hold on. Right here. Y'all know how much money this card is? I can't focus, but y'all know how much money this card is? I had this in my house last week. This card is $150,000. This is $150,000. There's 300 printed. There's 300 of these printed. It was released in the year 2000. 300 were printed. This is $150,000. Now we're talking about the first full art ever in Yu-Gi-Oh, and it being Dark Magician and then Blue Eyes coming out a month later out of 100. Are you joking me? 20 grand at least, and that's just me guessing. I won't be surprised if the first one sells for like 50, and that's ungraded. Imagine the first PSA 10, the first BGS 10. We're talking about 6 figures, dog. I am not chasing that shit, because 1, it's gonna be so hard to get product, and 2, all that shit's gonna be bulk. Like, you're gonna spend thousands of dollars for boxes to pull nothing. It's gonna be 100 per language. What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna have 100 per region, and regions consist of Japan, so that's 1 out of 100. Then you have probably 100 in South America, and then 100 in North America, and then maybe 100 in like Europe. I think that's what they're gonna go for. But even then, if they're like different, like, you know, English, Japanese, whatever language they end up doing, it might even just be like strap 100 for the TCG period, which consists of like South America, North America, Europe. Either way, we're talking about 5 figures right out of the pack. That shit can be damaged, and right out of the pack, we're talking about 5 figures. Bro, you know which card I was trying to get? So, look at this. This is I have Albedo at home. So, I got a chance to meet the voice actress for Albedo. She also voiced Khalifa, it's Elizabeth Maxwell. And Albedo's like one of my favorite characters from Overlord. Now, in White Schwartz, they already have these like signed cards that you can pull. They're like 1 out of like 3 or 4 cases. They're very, very hard to pull. But what Japan started doing is they start releasing these cards as serialized out of like 25 out of 100, whatever the number is. And dead ass, I have not, number one, found one. And two, they're always listed for like $25,000, $30,000, $40,000. It's insane. Hey, Josh, we'd love to see some Edison from you. I love watching you play Go, but the cards are the same. I'll tell you why I don't like Edison as much. Oh, hold on, before I get distracted. Holy shit, I got distracted fast. The reason I'm bringing that up is I tried to pull the serialized Albedo. I haven't even seen it pop up. And those cases are like $2,000. Action points? I have an action point card. I have one from 100 Girlfriends, but this is not serialized. But same thing, like these cards are fucking expensive because they have like the actual signatures on the card. Point is, serialized is hard to pull. Who'd you meet? That was the voice actress for Caulifla, Albedo, bunch of other people. This was Elizabeth Maxwell. I actually met a lot that day. I have them. Let me double check. I'd love to watch you play Edison. Okay, now before I get distracted on the Edison question, the reason why I don't like to do Edison content. This is my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe with Edison. I have it. I should. I don't think I have it. Of having a or have. I can't even show you because I don't have them here. I met a bunch of VAs a while ago, and I had them sign stuff. I met Mai Sakurajima, which is Erica Mendez. She also voiced Ryoko from Kill la Kill. I met the quintuplets, which is fucking cool. It's actually funny because one of the quintuplets follows me on Twitter, Miku. He watches quintuplets. But I met both Itsuki and the voice actors of Miku. What else did I meet? I met a bunch that my wife loves. Oh, also, so the reason why I even went in the first place is because I got requested to go by the Ed Boys. Because one of the guys that works with the Ed Boys was like, "Yo, you love Ed Boys? I work with the Ed Boys. Come meet them." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" So they signed. All three of them signed this animation cell for me. Okay, the reason why I don't like Edison as much, the biggest gripe is people always say, I don't like GOAT because GOAT is the same 4 cards. Brother. Does not every single deck in Edison end on the same extra deck? Edison literally has like 50 cards. No, not even, it's like 30 cards for the extra deck. Everybody runs the same cards. It's a variation of Bryonak, Thought Ruler, Stardust Dragon. It's the same extra deck. Edison's a solve form. Yeah, no matter what deck you play, it ends in the same end board. So I built an Edison deck that plays zombies. It's not good because it doesn't utilize all the extra deck cards. But it's like a lot of people always talk about how like Edison. Edison is just, it's the same shit. It's the same format. I'm into drafting Edison. I don't like drafting in a format like Edison solely because like if you don't draft tuners, what are you making? Then you're just playing glorified GOAT. think I met the English VA for Bardock. Cause that's also it's Sunny Straight, right? I might have met him like years ago. So this is how uncultured I am. And I want you to know, it's not that I'm uncultured. I just never found it to be a big deal. I've been around Masako and Ozawa, for example, several times in my life. And at no point did I ever even think about asking for a photo or anything, just because to me, at the time, it wasn't that big of a deal. I thought it was cool, but it was like, you know, it is what it is. Like when I went to the Resurrection F premiere or Battle of Gods 1 and 2, I sat behind her. I sat behind her in the theater. And to me, that was perfectly fucking normal. I never met Toriyama. I wish. I never met Toriyama. Yeah, she was right next to us. And now in hindsight, I'm like, I was in the presence of Nozawa so many times. And I never like, it was just always normal to me. But now it's like, I get in the same building in Nozawa and I'm like, holy shit, Nozawa's here somewhere. Because again, at the time, I just never thought it was that big of a deal. Hey, bro, go to sleep. Go rest up. Go start your day. I have Infamous. I've been around a lot of people. My shit fucking beeped again. What button I pressed? Bro, I'm telling you, I have like a fucking... I'm gonna get jumped by an FBI agent here. Are you what you're saying when I see it from your point? Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and the reason why I like GOAT so much is because GOAT to me is like, even though a lot of people like to play Chaos, you still get to play. I never liked the concept where people were like, oh, Chaos, you know, and GOAT format is just as broken as playing Modern. Like, no, it's not, because you can play the worst deck in existence and we're still playing for like 10 turns. What I don't like about Edison also is they took out a lot of like board breaker style cards. So like it's, in a way, Edison also rewards you for going first and having a good board. Not always, but you know what I mean? Like if you go first in Edison and you pop off, you won. If I go first and go and pop off, I didn't win yet. I did not win yet. What's your rank at Marvels? I think I peaked at Platinum. Platinum 3? Or Platinum 1. Whatever it is after Gold. And mind you, technically I hit Gold 1, and I was 1 away, and then we just stopped playing. But I counted it as Platinum, because we be popping off in Marvels. Plat 1, okay, yeah, that one. We just stopped playing. I literally stopped playing on my rank up game. No, actually, I'll tell you what happened. This is what happened. I was 1 rank up away. I was 1 game from rank up. We had a terrible game. We lost. I was then 2 games away. We lost. And then I was like, all right, I'm done. I came back. We did a game. I was 1 away, and then I just never went back. But I think skill-wise, I'll probably say I'm maybe Platinum. I don't know how crazy Diamond lobbies and Grandmaster lobbies. I played against like a bunch of Grandmasters, and I played against a bunch of people in Diamond, and I did okay. Marvel Robbins currently is better support, wins literally. That's actually why we stopped playing. When the triple support meta happened, we just were like, all right, I just don't care anymore. I remember, I think at the time, Mantis was still insane. I used to get so fucking tight. I'm like, why is Mantis like keeping her team alive and one-shotting me? This is stupid. Especially bubbles about a lot of people in Grandmaster and Cell. Oh, I know. Rank end of the day doesn't mean anything. All rank says is you play a lot. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, I have not played rank hardcore in Yu-Gi-Oh in like almost a year plus. Celestial, okay, yeah. I have not played hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh in years, and I've beaten the best players. I think I always hover around like Platinum or Diamond in Master Duel without barely even playing. And I am 100% better than Master 1 players sometimes. Never forget, Jesse's own challenge. Jesse Cotton, who's won several YCSs. That motherfucker got trophies and trophies. His own challenge was, I can play your deck better than you, and he could not play the deck better than me. I outplayed him. Yeah, all rank means is you play a lot of it. But what does that tell you that when I play your game half as much and I'm up there with you? Like, chat, I'm kind of like Frieza, minus the racism. If I sit down and train, I can play the fuck out of a game. I just don't train. Everything you see on YouTube is me turning that game on for the day. Toad will tell you, I will boot the game up for the first time in weeks, drop the video, and walk away from it. Yeah, full replay save from beating Jesse. That's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! So the trick to being good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Is two things. Number one, knowing how to navigate and pile your deck. But the biggest thing by far is knowing how to pilot what's going on in the meta. So like, for example, KC, thank you for the sub. If I see you play, here's a good example. We're about to get fucking dorky in here. If I see you activate Engage, I already know you're playing one of two decks. You're playing either Yummy or you're playing Sky Strikers. If you went first and you play Engage, you're playing Yummy. And I know what to stop. If I'm playing Master Duel and I see your hand light up and you did not blast Max C or Fuvalos, I know in your hand you have 5 mana. And I know what you're saving her for. All Yu-Gi-Oh! is knowing the matchups. There's piloting, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I fuck up a lot on my own deck. Like, knowing the combo routes is one part of the game, but the big one is knowing what to stop your opponent. I see a new Master Duel ban list. I absolutely ecstatic about it. As a enthusiast of Snake Eye, and I believe that Snake Eye is not as bad as people think it is, I love that Oak is back. Is Master Duel free to play? It absolutely is. Asterisk. The asterisk is it's free to play for you to make like a deck. After that, it will get expensive. But that's what I always tell people, if you know what deck you want to play in Master Duel, build that deck and just go grind. Look, hold on. Let me show you something. Let me show you something real fast. Just real fast. Turn the music off because I don't have music about to start playing. Gameplay. Game capture. Oh, it's already on. You see this up here? See that up there? I made these gems last week. Deadass, these gems were from last week. Last week. Now, they might not mean anything. You know, I might open packs and I get shit, but you know, you can craft stuff. But for a game, they make you, despite how much money I put into the game, I earn all my gems as well. So the trick with Master Duel, if you really want to learn Yu-Gi-Oh, which I recommend, it's a fantastic fucking game. Don't let the internet lie to you and say it sucks. Know what deck you want to play, build it, and just go have fun with it. It gets expensive when you start, number one, going for higher rarities like me. Or two, if you want to make a billion different decks. You're still viable, unfortunately. Tier Elements is funny because like that deck has been hit to the ground, and because Kit is still illegal, the deck is still broken. I've never put a single dollar in. I've been playing for years. Yeah. I kind of want to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. So can we boot up a couple of games? Chrome even? Can we do a Chrome Yu-Gi-Oh? I would like to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Fuck, look what you did. Yu-Gi-Oh mentioned, I want to play it. Look what we done did. Look what we done did. Just a crumb, okay? Just a smidge. Does this sound good? Let me get the pop out shot so I have it right next to my thing. Game's a little quiet, bet. I can turn it up. How's this? Is that better? turn up this way as well. There we go. Toad, you tell me. I believe you. Is it good? We'll do just the event because I refuse to play rank, like I said. I hate rank with a passion, dog. It's good, I bet. Wow, it's been a while since we booted this game up on stream. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a fantastic game. What's nice about it is, like, again, as long as you're not like me, a fucking moron, you're chilling. I'll put myself right here, though. I'm gonna go ahead and go first. Fix that? I did. Nice. Neat. Okay. And what I like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is figuring out, like, what you want to do. Like, watch, my opponent's about to activate Fugalos, and we do not care. We do not care. They're gonna Ash this, which you should. My opponent's playing Draco Tail. One generic hand trap, they're playing Draco Tail. I'm about to be wrong as fuck. They have another hand trap in hand. They have Imperm in hand. They have Ash Blossom in hand. They're debating if they want to Ash this. Yep. And perfectly okay. So we dropped 2 hand traps. They are 100% playing Draco Tail. Which means there's a possibility the hand is bricked up because there is a consistency issue with that deck. We end our turn, Forbidden Drop It carries. They have one more hand trap in hand. They have Imperm. Either Imperm or Fugalos. You see how I'm like breaking down what's in their hand? No, it's 5 mana. It's 5 mana. It's 5 mana. It's 5 mana. Watch. 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 Maybe it's Imperm. It's either Imperm or 5 mana. You're right. It's not Imperm because I'm negated. It's 5 mana. They're playing Draco Tail. So, if they activate Draco Tail, here's what we're going to do. They're going to summon... The only thing that sucks is they get the set. So, they summon Arthalion. I can negate it so they don't bounce the stuff back from their graveyard. Fucking rocket science. Bro, I'm telling you, I know my shit. I know my shit. You see? That's the beauty of playing this game. The mind games. Now, here's the thing. We have to do this. The reason why I'm sending this out is because I don't want them chaining 5 mana. We hit this. That's negated. The normal summon's gone. They still have 5 mana they can activate as long as they have another monster in hand. And I love this part because now we're getting the holy shit, you're doing something different. Oh, I see. They're making Arthalion. They're making Arthalion. So that means they have another monster in hand. Arthalion would let them still put K2 or Rahu down. Probably K2. Oh, wait. Am I him or am I him? I gotta fix my face cam. Now this is the part where we realize that we actually did lose. There we go. Like I said, I know my shit. Anyways, this is enough information to know that we lost. Because I got set 2 cards and I can't out that. This is all Yu-Gi-Oh! Is knowing how to like play around the game. That's not weird tech at all. So the reason why that card is good is you pendulum it, you put it in a pendulum scale. You can immediately, it's basically another polymerization. So instead of dumping 5 mana and getting only 1 card to set, they fused 5 mana and Urgula off, which means they would set 2 cards and a combo would have been insane. It's actually a very good card to have. All right. So here's the game that we're playing. Oh, okay, so we have tactics. So here's what we're gonna do. This card needs to resolve right here. So we're gonna activate this first. And they're gonna ash it. Watch. They're gonna ash it. They didn't ash it. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that they didn't ash it. Alright, I'm going for it. I got an idea. Here's what we're gonna do. They're gonna activate Fuva, and again, go into the debate earlier about Fuvalos. They're gonna flip Fuva. It's not Fuva. Okay, now I'm just breaking it down. This might be Dracotail again. The idea with Yu-Gi-Oh is you want to play every worst card first. Save your best for last. If they ash this or droll this, we win. There's the ash. Perfect. This card should be banned, by the way. This card should not be legal. Now watch. I'm about to activate this, and they're going to chain Fuvalos. Watch. 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 Like clockwork. Like clockwork. Fuvalos. Guess what? They're not getting a singular card out of me. A singular card. Holy shit, your hand is fucking dead. Let's... send that back. Now we just win. Watch this. They don't get a singular card. They will not get a singular card out of me. They don't get a singular card out of me, dog. This is exactly why Fuva is a fantastic card. God, I fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh, dog. King of the Swamp, it's a good tech card in Dracotail. It makes Dragoon. Do I want to draw a card? Do I care about drawing a card is a question. Do I care? I have an idea. Hear me out. I will give them one singular card. Just kidding. I forgot. I use witches. This is me saying how I misplay all the time. This is one of those cases. Okay, let's bounce this back. I could have done that the other way and worked, but again, sometimes I make my own mistakes. Okay, so we have polymerization and the trap card. End game. This is all what Yu-Gi-Oh is. The mind games are still definitely there. Watching Ron plays Lelouch play chess. That's all Yu-Gi-Oh is. You can ask Casey. Me and Casey play IRL. Casey tries to do what I do, but Casey will just completely call wrong. Oh, you're about to make this? I'm like, no. Casey, you want to see some tech that you never do? I'm about to show you some tech. Hold on. You want to see some tech? Because Casey asked me, why do you play this card in this deck? I'm like, this is why. Why is that pinned? Peep this. That's analyzed. So I'm going first. I'm going first here. This hand is not good. So we send this away because even going first, this is still useful for me because I need the card to discard. Activate this. Yeah, there's a Fuva. We ash it. Now look, normally, what people would do in this situation... Well, hold on, let me do my card first. The reason why I summon Arceolago here is I'm basically risking a gamble. What this card does is searches the sinful spoils. You shouldn't do this, but my hand is dead anyway, so it's the only option. So at this point, if I get stopped, I get stopped. It is what it is. A peep game. This singular card in your hand is an Azamina combo. Because this is what you do. And nobody fucking does this for some reason who plays... Like, I don't know what tutorials people watch when they play White Forest. But bro, this is a Saint Azamina Omni Negate combo. Because what you do is you chain this, you add Vengeance, you send both, and bam, you have your Azamina. Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So what I did here is I'm trying to draw one to see what my next draw is. I'm saving tactics for 2 reasons. One, because I wanna see what I draw off the wanted. If the wanted draws a starter, I'm going to hand loop them. If I don't get a starter, we need to draw 2. And I did not draw a starter, so we're gonna just go ahead and draw 2, and then bam, I got my starter. And at that point, it's game. Yu-Gi-Oh is all about like knowing order of operations and figure out the puzzle to make your end board to make sure your opponent can't break it. And that at that point also, it's make sure your opponent can't like don't just blindly trigger effects because your car lights up. Exactly, it's PEMDAS. Back in my day, we used to go into Robina. You can still go into Robina. This card definitely deserves to be banned. Anyways, we win this duel, so we don't gotta watch this. Do a couple more duels. I love this event. The main reason why I love this event and why I've been playing more of this than anything is because Maxi is banned. It's not that they were brave to watch me get a free win. They were waiting to see what they draw. Because if you draw the out, you can still break boards. Like, the beauty of Yu-Gi-Oh is there is still the luck factor. Like, if I draw my super polymerization or my forbidden droplet. But a lot of times people don't see the value in waiting, so they just go to the next game. Oh, fantastic hand. Yeah, we win with this hand. Just go ahead. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We absolutely win with this hand. This hand is disgusting, if I can be honest. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. This is a 100% a win. You know what's funny? Normally getting 2 Dark Rulers in your opening hand is bad. This card is not once per turn. This card is not once per turn. I love Women in the White Forest, and I've been playing a lot more with Archmage. Yeah, this is my version. Nobody plays this variation of deck. I genuinely believe I have the best build of this deck. Not this version because this is the event. But like, the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot of times people just play too much bullshit in their cards. Like, yes, you can play Fiendsmith in this deck. Yes, you can play, technically play Mitsurugi in this deck. But doesn't mean you should. No, you should not. Like something I was teaching to Casey, because he also plays White Forest, is like you got cut your deck down to 40, number one, and stop playing a billion engines. Because if you end up drawing Lacrima or Engraver, and that's your only play, like, you lost. And like, for example, nobody plays this card for some reason. If you look at any build of this deck that ever topped the YCS, you will never see this card in their deck, which is dumb. Because this card is a free look, must be fusion summoned or special summoned by distributing 1 Saint Azamina or 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. This is literally super poly. We're just existing. It's a fantastic card. Too many people in this deck, they play Azamina Debtors. They play, some play Azamina, which you shouldn't. Card fucking sucks. It's a brick. Some people play Rusia. Rusia sucks. Because if you open up with Rusia and you got no starters, like, you lost. And people always play 1 Diabell Star in this deck. You should be playing at least 2. My TCG version, I played 2 Diabell Stars and I'll play 2 copies of Wanted. Because opening any sinful spoils in your hand is just game. Now, unfortunately, it took me months to figure out this, you know, this deck. Even, I think I have like maybe 3 tutorials on my channel where I talk about this deck, and they're all like outdated now. I thought about doing one more build of this deck, but modern Yu-Gi-Oh sucks ass on YouTube. So it's like, do I want to waste my uploaded day to get negative views? Probably not. Now, to see people still playing this game after the years, it's a great game. Regardless of what anyone tries to tell you, people will be like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh sucks now. It's all about solitaire. You're not having a turn. If you view it that way, sure. So what my opponent's going to do, again, knowing how order of operation is, my opponent is going to set mass change over here, probably specifically. Let's call it a board. And they're going to Dark Law me, and they're going to hit me with Plasma. And they're going to think my board is eliminated, which is not. I'm going to blow up their board. Honestly, I'm going to activate Dark Rule or no more, and they're probably just going to leave. The Japanese White Forest fellow I follow has a decent setup. I've seen his deck. I know who you're talking about. He shows up in my feed all the time. He follows me on Twitter. Yu-Gi-Oh sucks if you're trying to like run some old ass deck that don't have any way to stop your opponent from turning into solitaire. Yes and no. The no part is because Yu-Gi-Oh is based off of like how well you make the deck. The problem is a lot of times you like, depending on how much experience you have with the game, if you don't know every card that exists or every tech option, you won't know what to do. Like for example, one tech option that I run, let me show you. In my Genesis deck. Is this my Genesis deck? It is. Oh, this is my Snake Eye deck. Never mind. One tech option I came up with. This is a little Rhymestyle combo. Can this turn off? Hello? Ready for this? I've showed this off on Twitter before too. I have you in my hand. So I run this card called Fusion Tag. And this is a useless card, right? But what Fusion Tag does is I target one monster on my field, and then I reveal a card in my extra deck, and then that name becomes whatever card I set it to. So normally, no one's gonna stop that because what's the point of this? That's a brick. Why are you running this card? Well, chat, what happens if I normal summon Sylvia and suddenly her name is Saint Azamina? I can literally tribute my my Sylvie and my opponent's boss card for this for free. So going back to what I was saying, it's all about knowing what exists in the game. And sure, you can look up the same 7 decks that people run for a deck, or you can literally see what exists. Find your own little options. This is why Dion is so fucking goated, because Dion does that. Sometimes he be pulling some shit out of his ass that's like, that's not gonna work. But he tries. And sometimes he cooks us some insane fucking tech. You're like right now, I'm not gonna say what it is. His regional deck that he's gonna play is low-key kind of gas. And no one will be ready for it because everyone plays the same 4 decks. And when he pops the combo, people won't know how to stop it. That's all Yu-Gi-Oh is nowadays. And that's why the same 4 people keep topping every event, because they know tech options. They practice the game. They do the combos in their head. They play chess with the game. I just started building a Marmail Atlantean deck. This is not the time, bro. This is not the time for mermaids, bro. It's not the time. You don't experiment that you don't know what will work. Yeah. I was surprised that Coder's R-Mage deck. I'm not. I've been saying R-Mage was good since it came out, and I was told I was wrong. Oh, look, the card I said they were going to play. This deck build is insane. Bro, I've been saying that shit for a while, like. All right, so now we have to play a game. Did I tell you he's going to set it in this field, too? This is probably imperm. We have to figure out whether my opponent is gonna be a jackass. Ooh, mystery card. What is the mystery card? I need this not to be another imperm. I need to see my opponent as a jackass and they blast mass change. Will they blast mass change? I hope that they do. Please blast mass change. I don't know if the hero trap is legal here. It might be. Did they? Wait, yeah, oh no, you're right. Because you played this. No, wait, no, that's not this. Did he summon? Whatever. All right, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna activate 1. He's gonna flip mass change here. Because they have to. Favorite contact, that one. Did they search it? Perfect. So what I need to do here, I need to activate this. I need them to activate mass change right now. They're not doing it yet. Okay. Goodbye, LZ. If I send this away. Okay, I gotta do a little bit backwards. We're gonna keep LZ. Now they're gonna activate mass change. Because they literally have to. Yep. Now what sucks about this, the way Dark Law works, it's on resolution, so I'm gonna lose a card for gaining Hallowed. And what I need to happen is I need the correct card to not get hit. Because another thing that's toxic about Dark Law is it hand loops you. So I need the right card to not get hit. Fuck, what's the right card to even get hit here? I think I need them to hit LZ, to be honest. If they hit LZ, I'm chilling. I need this to not get hit. And honestly, if they hit Hallowed, that's fine too. Fuck! That's fine. We can make up for it. We can still win here. Depending on what the last... if it's 1 imperm, I can play around. If it's 2, I do lose. I would do this. Second one, so we can negate this. What? Wow. Wow. We do lose now because I'm flooded out. And this is why I don't like heroes. Because fun fact, I can't even activate this. If I activate this card, it gets banished and it doesn't give me the summon. I've never seen someone play Dark Supremacy, or at least get that far to play it. They also still have favorite contact as well, so they were kind of like locked up, like they were set to win that one. That's the funny thing about, this is why I don't like heroes. Heroes have a very, very long turn. I don't care what it says. Heroes are longer than White Forest turns. And all you normally end on is a combination of Dark Law and Plasma or something like that. But Dark Law by itself just wins duels. Ooh. Alright, so we gotta be smart about this. So, is there a world where I set this? Or hear me out. I'm gonna set this. We're gonna stop the first card. We're gonna send Dark Ruler no more away for it. And again, this is why Charmies are so balanced and so good for the game. That's good. That's good. Never mind, that's not good. I think what I have to do here... Oh, damn, they got a crazy hand. Okay, I got an idea. Oh, I think I still lose here. This is so tricky. Okay, we'll wait. Because they're gonna try to summon Fafnir here. So what I unfortunately have to do, what are the? You know what? I'm gonna activate this. No, it's not gonna chain correctly because they're gonna add. They might add orange. I just do this now. So I can't activate this yet. Oh, I think I'm just dead, actually. Oh, yeah, I might be dead. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want both of these to resolve. Am I being greedy here? Absolutely, I'm greedy here. Because I'm dead anyways. So if they make Fafnir here, I get to draw 2 cards. And they already had 2 summons. Shit. What are you bringing out with this? Can we get to 4 summons and potentially draw into Nib? No, we might be dead here. Yeah, they're being smart about this. They don't let me draw a card. Now, if I draw a starter here, we just win. Depending on what else they set. Oh. I've never seen anyone play this card. Shit. Okay, that's game. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, that's game. Which deck do you hate playing against the most? I think, right now, there's really nothing I really hate. Like, the best deck in the game by far is Draco Tail, but I don't think Draco Tail is that crazy. I've lost my fair share of Draco Tails. And if someone knows how my deck works, they know exactly how to stop it with Draco Tail. Hey, Misty Guan, good morning from America. Oh, good night from America. Working 2 jobs like you in the past, I'm sure you will grind, achieve every goal you have. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I hope same goes with you. Gotta grind it out. Oh, what a great hand. Activate it. Shit. I don't want them to know I have tails in hand, so I'm gonna send Dark Ruler no more. Okay, so they don't have anything that activates. They might have Ash. They don't have Ash. Wow. Okay, now my brain is saying that they're holding on to Nibiru. So we're gonna do here, I'm actually gonna play into Nibiru hardcore and then still full combo. So we're at 3 summons here. We send this away. Hey Yami, because it feels so formulaic. It's fine. I think what sucks about Yummy the most is the flood aspect. So like it's really just Herald. Herald is what makes it so crazy. Okay, so we're gonna be at 4 summons with this, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. This is 4. This is what I mean when I said I'm gonna play into Nibiru here, because I need this to resolve. Triple Tactics Thrust is a card that I hate and love. It's such a dead card if your opponent... I mean, normally they open the hand traps, but like... sometimes you just be staring at this card like just in your hand doing nothing. Huh. So far, nothing. They might not have anything. Oh, they might have a board breaker. What I'm gonna do is let's just do it a smart way. You know what? Since we know that they're not playing into and since it's also safe, we can do this. We're gonna play into Nib if they have it because we don't care. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate this. Oh, retaliating C, you little bitch. So what I can do is, hold on, let me play this correctly. Have I sent this away? I have sent this away. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, I have an idea. I have a great fucking idea. They're not going to activate anything. Retaliating MC does make me sick. I'll tell you why here in a second. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I literally forgot about that. That's fine. I literally forgot about that. I literally forgot about that. They got me at the right time. They got me at the right time. That's fine. Let me get this. Let me get this card. Like I said, I be making mistakes all the fucking time. I think what I have to do here, unfortunately, is this. Oh wait, I can't even get rid of it. Okay. I don't want to activate this yet. Shit. I hardcore fucked that up, actually. Okay. Well, I have to do this. Goodbye, cards. Oh, I hard fucked up. But the good part about this deck is you don't need the white forest stuff. What really matters is these two. What really matters is these two. I can play around this card if I'm playing for it. Them activating it at that moment was just awful. It was just, the timing was just, ugh. Alright, so. You have another one? This is not once per turn. It's not once per turn? Am I reading this right? Am I missing it? I have those. I'll show you why I'm doing this. That should be enough to win still. All right. I mean, anybody that played Tier, I'm sure you enjoyed it, but you know that deck was not healthy for what Yu-Gi-Oh is. Tier did irreversible damage to the game. Like, absolutely irreversible damage. So, one reason why I like playing this card is my deck is really weak to Dark Lord no more. This can still win you a whole ass duel. Oh, you're playing the same shit as me, you little bitch. Okay. Yeah, we don't care about that. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. So their normal summon. Let me see what they search here. It's because what they search is important. If they search Witch, that means they have Tails in hand already, and they can potentially win. If they search Tails here, we just won. Okay, so we know that Witch is not in hand. So I can just freely do this. You know what? I wish I can send both. So they can still activate Tails. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that this was gone too. If I had both, I could have bounced both cards away, and then Tails would be dead. I feel Oak come back. Oak is fine. Snake Eyes is a fine card. Like, Snake Eyes is not as terrifying as people think it is. Pop this. Is there a world where I go for this? This will give me a search, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think we just summon you. Then we can also chain block this, come back into my hand. They have another quick play in hand. I'm trying to think, what do they have? Because it was activatable during their turn. So it's some kind of hand trap, I think. It's some kind of hand trap that they were saving for some reason. They had Witch! Alright, fun fact. In order for Witch to resolve, you need to pop the card. So, what I can do here is if they summon, when they summon, because they have to do this order now. They have to summon Diabelle's first. And if they do, I can literally just get rid of it. Because now what's gonna happen? Oh shit, you know what? This is kind of bad. Oh no, we still won. We still won. So in order for Vengeance to resolve, you have to pop the card. If you don't destroy, you don't get the summon, so it wasn't able to do anything. Damn, Retaliating Sea is crazy at the right time. I can play around it if it pops up, but it's, you know. I also gotta remember to not be make my own mistake. The worst card in tier is Emergency Teleport. Yeah, I'm a firm believer that Snake Eye is not as scary as people say it is. Snake Eye can come back today at full power, minus like Apollosa and like Barone, for example, and nobody will play the deck except for me. I mean, Snake Eye stayed in full power during all these like cards and decks are out, and people still are fine with it. Ooh, what a beautiful hand. What a beautiful hand. Okay. Let's be smart about this. So, this could get me drolled. Because droll is legal here. Ideally, I want to summon this first, but I would have to drop this. I can also drop this, technically. We'll have an idea. All right, watch this. That was my starter, by the way, we just dropped. If they stop everything, then they got the game. Like, congrats. Oh. Well, good news is, now if I get drolled, I still get a field. They have Ash Blossom, and you're gonna Ash this, you have to. Which is perfectly fine. Now check this out. This is why I sent LZ away. Watch this. This combo is about to be so... They're gonna leave. Send out away first. Then we chain block. If for some reason they ghost spell this, we don't care. If they don't stop this, they lose. And they just lost. I think I have to send... this, right? No, because I can search that with whatchamacallit. I need to send this. Okay. And then we do this, and now we just full combo. We do lose to Nibiru here, kind of. But I can still play around it. Semi-play around it. It's just a bit difficult. I can still do stuff. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, you want to see... hey, Pilk, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Hope we had a good stream. How was your night? And now check this out. Check this out. You want to see a little cool little combo? And also a fucked up ruling. Let's add. I think I add you, right? Because if I do this, what did I just send away? I sent tails away. I think I gotta do this. Let me show you a weird ruling. So in order to summon off of Deception, you have to send to the graveyard. However, it only has to send one card to the graveyard. It doesn't have to be both. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. So if one is banished and one is sent, it still resolves. It's a weird ruling. Bounces back. Watch. So we're gonna go into this first, so we can get you, and then we gotta add Deception back. Oh, wait, I don't have Hallowed. They stopped Hallowed. I semi-fucked it. That's fine. We can still get our combo here. And then with LZ, we can add you. Although I kind of want to add Wanted because it's the same result. Activate this again. See, this is why I say this deck is a lot harder to play than it looks, because like there's a lot of routes you can take that fucks your shit up. Yeah, we got grab you. And then we can could do that. Okay. Get rid of Philia. Honestly, I don't really need this. I can bring this back. Let's do it this way, actually. I definitely would have been nipped here because I fucked up that I didn't add Azamina. Again, I gotta keep up with the cards I'm adding and don't add. Alright, and then we just do this. Back in our deck. Broken. Is there any benefit here? No. Chaos Angel wouldn't do anything for me here. I think we're good enough. Okay. I think that's why White Force turns can take so long sometimes, because like if you take the wrong turn in Albuquerque, getting back to New Mexico is going to be a journey. I'm not realizing I've gone against you many times. Hey, Flame Tetsu. Did we just play? Ooh, that needs to get stopped 100%. Yeah, 100%. Good news is, this deck can play around Draco Tail like butter. Alright, so now you summon Malulu, yep. And as soon as they activate Malulu, we droplet it. And the trick is we droplet it sending you away, so they can't activate 5 mana if they have 5 mana in hand. They have a quick play. What quick play do you have in this deck? What quick play do they have in this deck? What quick play do you play in this deck? Yeah, there's a lot of sequencing. It's not Super Poly. Super Poly's a 1. You would have definitely chained it there. You would have 100. All right, if they take this, I'm dead. Fuck. Okay, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Oh, they used it. They discarded with it. We're fine then. Right? There's no linking in this event, so they can't link this away. So whatever they do, we just respond. Wait. Wait, what? 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 It's a... Did I queue up in ranked? Is it not Fusion Synchro event? You did not top deck Rahu. Oh, bro, if I would have known, I could have activated that. Shit. They had Aluber in hand too. Well, I have an idea. They're already normal, so what are you adding back? What links are allowed? One spell or trap on the field. Well, I guess we'll activate it now. I want my card back. Before they pop it. Where they add back in their hand? But they still can't win. What did they target with it? So they already activated K2, they already activated Rahu. Yeah, they still can't do much here. What did they target? Yeah, I don't care about this. This doesn't I don't give a shit. Ash, smart, okay. Sure. That's all they can do here. What a crazy fucking draw. Wow. Unfortunately for them, I'm better. Hey, check this out. Goodbye. Get this shit out of here. Get that shit out of here, bro. Yo, if they draw a crazy card off of that, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I'm going to throw up. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Snatchy and like Yummy cards. Okay. If they drew like 5 mana off of this, I'm going to be physically ill. Let's see if my opponent's a moron. Send that back. Let's see if my opponent is smart. Okay, they are smart. They are smart. Do I have a trap card in here? I do. Check this out. Because you have to stop this. You have to stop this. Yeah, you absolutely have to stop this. And now they're going to scoop. Anyways. Let's do a droplet and let's do curse. You're dead, dog. You're beyond dead. You're beyond dead. Go ahead, pick it up. Pack it up. Pack it up, bro. Pack it up. Pack it up. Why are they still here, gang? I can't get to my, If they drew Nib off of that, they got it. Yo, chat, what are the odds? What are the odds that they drew Nib off of that? Okay, now I gotta be smart here. My Diabell is gone. Let's see, how's the math looking? If I do this, that. I can just win here by doing this. Because I buff myself. And if they have Nib here, I do lose. I think this is math. Should be math. Yeah, it's math. Yep, got it. Good game. Good, well played game. Very well played game. All right. Damn, it's 9:30. All right, gang. All right, I had enough fun. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow morning for our sponsor stream, so y'all have to show up. Because if you don't show up, we can't make more money, guys. That's a joke. 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 Joke. I know how motherfuckers be out here cutting shit out of context. But do we have a sponsor stream tomorrow morning? A fun game. Very fun game. I'm not saying that because I'm getting paid to. I'm actually being sponsored to be honest about it. So tune in for that. It's me, Afro, and Nano. Other than that, thank you for hanging out. We fixed the tech issues that we had at the beginning. Holy fuck. And yeah, I'm going to send you guys to Thunder. I need you guys to go to Thunders and say, is it true you have the biggest cock on your street? Rhyme told me. Go ask him. Yeah, I'm playing High Guard tomorrow. It's actually really fun. No joke. Go to Thunders and say, is it true you have the biggest cock on your street? You can't ask him to see it, but go check to see with them if it's true. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.